I'll tell you what Overclock could do, is he could give you the option for a random hero. If Overclock gave the option for a random hero out of here, which could be a strength or a agility or a intelligence, but it gets like an extra 5 to all stats at the start. It's like a small buff, but it's, you know, it's not bad. It's probably not game breaking. Alright. Who wants some? I want to be lazy though. I'm not sure I want to do like an intelligent build. Even though I could. Endurance Warrior is kind of better than Vampiric Aura. You do get so much out of endurance, but it's very nice. It's hard to pick that.
What is it now?
I should probably take this though. I don't know. It's tough. I'm really conflicted on that one. Alright, fine. Taraka. You have it your way. Since he's Dreadlord as well.
We need more lumber. We need more gold.
We need more gold.
That was my plan. You thought of that? What?
So I'm going to try to rush to see if I can find the item. Pink Dreadlord.
What is it now? I must hunt soon.
That's one.
Very well. I hunger. Death.
Shoot 2 and then 3. So I got 50 there.
Agreed.
It's always chat's fault anyway.
I must
Did Overclock finally do something about this ring? No, of course he didn't. Unless he did. Increase attack damage dealt by 30% if there's a debuff from the enemy. I think he did then. That sounds different. Like he changed the way the ring works.
What, mortal?
Yes, right away. I wanted to go like a tanky build, although that's hard to resist. That's a lot of damage from that, but that's like a lot of damage for not much mana, not much effort. 55 damage a second, so 10 seconds, that's 550 damage. It's not bad. And it lasts 9 heroes only. Duration is... What's the cooldown though? Probably don't have much of a cooldown, otherwise you can pick that. I'm the only one that gets the heal though, but it's really cheap mana cost. So I think that's worth it actually. Just because of how cheap the mana cost is there. Kind of want to go a tanky boy.
Very well. Greetings.
A boy what tanks?
That was my plan. I hunger. Death rages. You thought of that? Very well.
It's a lot of bloodlust.
That was my plan.
If you're going to cast an ability, always do it just after his attack animation. The reason being is you don't interrupt the next attack. Like that. And then he does his next attack smoothly. The longer you leave it, the more likely you are to interrupt the next attack smoothly.
That was my plan. Very well. Agreed.
Agreed.
You thought of that? I must hunt soon.
Ooh. Under the circumstances, that looks pretty tempting. This is like sick, but it's not ready for the build I'm doing.
We need more lumber. What is it now?
I'm doing an annoying build. I'm not expecting to win, I just want to be annoying. I'm just lazy today, I feel lazy.
We need more lumber.
I just want to be lazy and irritating.
We need more lumber. Greetings.
He's no longer a true Dreadlord because he's got a healing wave. He's one of those light Dreadlords.
What, mortal?
Yes. Right away. Okay, so what's the item I want? You definitely want that one, but it's... That's the... hang on a second. There it is. That's the ticket right there. Can't quite afford it yet.
Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed. You thought of that? I hunger.
I better get some gold coins. I was complaining last time I'm not getting gold coins. But I didn't even pick pillage last time, so it made sense then. But I haven't seen any gold coins yet. I swear it's bugged. What? Morbius is really good. I definitely recommend watching it. It's the best of this year.
You thought of that? That was my plan.
Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. Let's take this. That's cheap. It's funny. That's actually more mana and less healing than this is. That's 600 healing, 180 mana. But that cooldown is really freaking dumb. Brilliant Sword is almost tempting, just so I don't run out of mana. But then I can get an item that maybe gives me mana based on damage taken, so we'll see. Get the abilities. It's irritating. Just watch Morbius again, pick off.
Very well. You thought of that?
I can't remember which one I'm on. Hang on. Where is it?
Greetings.
This is also tempting as well.
What is it
Strength.
now? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that?
Alright, that's the gold there. It's 101. So this will be 1. Oh, I got gold coin. Wow. This will be 2. And then you want to let this charge for the free. So 1.
That was my plan.
2.
I hunger. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very
3.
well.
And then back to 1.
You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. Greetings. What, mortal?
Almost, but I'm not going to have the mana for that. You could take Bloodlust. That's like free movement, in a way. Doesn't cost much mana either. So that's a pretty good compromise. Anti-magic shell does make me tankier, but it's 1200 damage, isn't that much? I am leaning towards anti-magic because I'm not really attacking or using the Bloodlust. Oh, the movement speed, obviously. I think I'm going to wait and make her. I'm going to think about it. I could take either. The only thing that puts me off the anti-magic is it's only 1200. Which really isn't that much. 2.
Dear
Thank you.
Mr. Streamer, thanks for always cheering me up after a long day at work. Enjoying your content on Twitch.
You work?
You're always putting a smile on my face. Thank you for being here, sexy time, White Marley 18.
That was my plan.
Wait.
Very well.
Random didn't actually write that. Who actually subscribed?
I hunger. Agreed. You thought of that. Agreed.
Who was that actually subscribed?
That was my plan.
Because it wasn't random.
Very well.
He never gives compliments. I'm legit stuck on this anti-magic shell and Bloodlust. Bloodlust, I don't care so much about the attack speed, although it isn't bad. I think Bloodlust is kind of better, honestly. I think Bloodlust is better. Anti-magic is like an extra 1200, but that's okay, but it goes and then you don't get anything. Well, at least Bloodlust, you keep moving.
Greetings. Agreed. That
Show you
was
the other
my
heroes.
plan.
Yeah. Oh, he was talking about sexy time. That's why he's being nice. See?
What is it now? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that?
Yes. Right away.
I must hunt soon. Very well. You thought of that?
So close.
What? That was my plan.
I can't remember what number I was on with the pillage. It doesn't matter too much. I can always just play it safe and make sure I do Stormhammer on the next kills.
You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. That was my plan. Agreed.
Just patiently wait and kill them.
That was my plan.
So much gold.
Die. Death rages. Agreed.
Cannibalize could be nice as well, potentially.
You thought of that?
It's actually super good cannibalize. It's 500 health per second or something stupid.
Agreed.
Alright. Siphon Mana's not a bad option if I can't get good mana back. Mana Shield, no. Otherwise, Hardened Skin is a good option if it actually does much in this game. I still don't know if it really works. Does it even work versus heroes? It's good versus summons, and Big Bad's got summons. So and there's a bunch of summons there and summons. So I'll probably take the Hardened Skin.
We need more lumber.
Should be able to Death Coil myself. Does work versus heroes. I'm skeptical that it does.
We need more lumber.
Chichov pick the backstab. Someone's got to pick it. He gave up though. He cowered out. I mean, that gives a lot of damage. Like, I got 250 damage or something like that last time from it. But the thing is it still feels like you always lose. I don't think I ever win when I pick that trait. So that makes you think, well, if you pick the other traits that give like a flat 130 damage or 70 damage, they're even worse. Right.
What is it now?
Yeah, it's right away. It's just flat damage, pure damage.
That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that. Die. You thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that.
Very edgy, overclocked. 666 health on these.
Agreed. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan. I hunger. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that. Death rages.
I feel like a Dota hero or something when I'm using these items.
That was my plan. Agreed.
Hey!
We need more lumber. We need more lumber.
Annoying build reporting for duty.
We need more lumber. We need more lumber. What, mortal?
The only downside is you have to kind of get that item just for getting corpses.
We need more lumber.
What does that trait do?
I must hunt soon. Greetings.
It's when you kill them underneath 30% health or something. Gives you a buff. Chichoff, you're bad at this. You need to run further than that. If they keep hitting you, it kind of resets their sort of willingness to stay in the fight.
I must hunt soon.
I'd say that's a pretty tanky build.
What is it now? You thought of that? You thought of that? What, mortal? Greetings. What, mortal? Agreed. Greetings. That was my plan.
Well, if you think they're gonna rush, you might want to build something.
Well,
Rogue mod alert. Rogue mod alert. Everyone evacuate the chat and keep your doors and windows locked and barred tight.
Okay.
I hunger. That was my plan. That was my plan.
There it is.
Die. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan.
I'm thinking of leveling up Cannibalize just for the PvP fight. So I can be even more annoying.
That death rages. That was my plan. You thought of that?
Got timed out.
What is it now? I must hunt
25,000 points well spent.
I must hunt soon.
Are you moving house, Struggle?
What, mortal? Greetings.
That's stressful.
What is it?
I don't think you want me helping with that.
That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan.
Angry Titan.
What?
Just get the flat 200 damage anyway.
You thought of that?
I think this might have got...
I must hunt soon. Agreed. Very well.
Ooh, it's not bad. Not too shabby so far.
What is it now? Agreed. Greetings. That was my plan. You thought
Stay with
of
me.
that?
Have any of you seen the second episode of the latest Love, Death and Robots? That's my favourite one out of all of them. All seasons. So good. The pirate one.
That was my plan. Agreed. I hunger. Agreed. I hunger. Death rages. What is it now? Die.
Oh.
You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well.
I wonder if I can get it from the
Thought
pig.
of that? Die. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Death.
Oh!
Agreed.
How the hell do you do that? I wouldn't normally hurt the pig, but under the circumstances, I want to test this.
Agreed. Very well. I hunger. That was
Wait.
my plan. You thought of that. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Death.
Can't get a last hit on it.
What? You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan.
Fuck off.
That was my plan.
Alright, just why? I guess we'll never know. I just wanted to know for like research purposes, that's all. It's not, you can only really do it like once.
You thought of that? You thought of that? That was my plan.
Oh, this is a bit nasty, this one.
Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Agreed. That was my
He hasn't
plan.
summoned anything yet.
You thought of
Oh,
that?
there we go.
Very well. What? That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Die. I hunger. Death rages. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. What is it now? I hunger. That was my plan. Agreed. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my
Pretty much should get rid of him in a moment.
Very well. Very well. Die. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed.
Just because he's too dangerous to leave alone.
That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. Die. Death rages.
Oops, sorry, buddy.
You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
These might... don't think they're gonna... If they were gonna, they would have done it by now.
Plan. Must hunt small. That was my plan.
Can I actually move?
Roman Blood Saint, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I will look for you.
Ah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
find
the
you and I
sword.
will kill you.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot I had the sword now. Who cares about the sword? Thank you very much there, Mike. Let me concentrate here, because we're going to the PvP part.
What, mortal? Agreed. That was my plan.
Yes.
Very well. Greetings.
Okay.
Agreed. That was my plan.
What we need to do is we need to time him out. And then I need to raise the amount that you... the minimum amount of pounds that you need to spend in order to put a message down.
Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well.
He's doing a lot of damage, actually.
What is it now?
I can't reach the corpses. I was blocked. You could see him going back and forth. Unfortunately, I come across someone that's done a lot of damage, like 240 damage, too much at this moment. So that was really unfortunate. Because I don't think there's many people that could have actually killed me in a duel. But he's got like 4 summons, 3 or 4 summons all doing like 240 damage each. It's too much for me to take at this point in time. Yeah, it's annoying. That could have been 900 gold, that. It pretty much always gives me the worst person to duel the first time round, I've noticed.
mortal. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that. I hunger.
It's the next one.
You thought of that. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that. Greetings.
Don't kill him though, please.
Plan.
Ugh.
Very well.
I'll just get rid of this thing. No, never mind. That's alright.
Very well. Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. Death rages.
Thank you.
That was my plan. You thought of that. Agreed. Very well. Very well. What is it now? What, mortal? Greetings. That was my plan.
I don't know, Roman. I'm not sure. I don't think Praki's playing it. If Praki's playing it, I'll probably be very likely. I might still level up a character though. I like the leveling of World of Warcraft Classic.
You thought of that. What is it now? You thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that. You thought of that. Agreed.
Okay, that's the one. Got you now.
Thought of that. Agreed. I hunger. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that. Very well.
Gotta patiently wait for this item now.
Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
It's every third instance of lethal damage causes you to gain gold equal to 33% of damage dealt. So 33% of damage that I deal on my final blow. That's the ticket. Gives a 10% chance when killing an enemy to spawn gold coins.
I must hunt soon. That was my plan.
I wonder if this makes a difference. Just out of curiosity.
Very well. Agreed.
It might do. Let's get about 319 gold before. Obviously going to get a bit more because of the extra damage I get from this.
You thought of that. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Very well. You thought of that. That was my plan.
Oh. This comes up as a crit, supposedly.
You thought of that. You thought of that. Die. That was my plan. Agreed. Agreed.
Almost. 339. So that could just be the plus 40 damage counted towards that. So I don't think it gave a massive increment in damage. I just got like a normal attack crit.
That was my plan. Agreed.
600 damage. I don't know. It's not terrible.
You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed.
I honestly keep losing track of
Very well.
how many stacks I'm on at the moment.
That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? That
Could be
was
this
my
next one,
plan.
or the one after that.
Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. I must hunt soon.
Doesn't have to be like your total damage done, it's just whatever damage you do on the last hit, I think.
That?
It counts for.
Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan.
God, it's the next one. Okay. What do we got? Don't know about that. I've already got 20% now still. Oh, you know what I didn't pick? Didn't pick the Decimate, actually. Or you can get like extra strength and stuff. But I'll get the Decimate. Because that's actually useful. So who's going to get decimated? Wait for it. It should be on 14 seconds. I'll just give it a bit longer just to absolutely make sure. Okay. 360. I was expecting more than that. Must be the next Decimate then. There it is. So you got one.
You thought of that? What is it now? That was my plan. Very well.
Oh, nice. We got some skeletons.
That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed.
Don't want to dance around too long.
Agreed. Very well. Death. Die. You thought of that?
Aye. Hang on a sec. So you got to do that, then do an attack.
Very well.
Try and work this out.
Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan.
Okay, so
Death rages.
yeah, that decimates. So that's 1, 2.
Agreed. Agreed.
So I need to do an attack.
That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that?
So I kind of need to attack that, but it's going to one-shot it, which will count towards the gold anyway. So it's very hard to get decimate to.
Was my
It needs to be in a target that's not going to die, but
that. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
this next one's the ticket. That's too much.
Our hero has been slain.
I know, lethal damage. It's kind of hard to get it because you got to do. You have to wait the 14 seconds, then do an attack, and then it's the next attack after that attack.
Mortal. What mortal?
I feel like flat damage will be easier to manage than using those items. They slow me down too much. Problem with that is it AoE damages, so it's more damage than you want. You kill more mobs than you want to kill.
Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? That was my
See, that was the decimate.
Agreed. I hunger.
Where's your water elemental anyway?
You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now?
Because this next attack ain't gonna kill you anyway.
Death rages. Very well. I must talk soon. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my
Really?
plan.
Could have one-shot the water elemental.
Agreed. You thought of that? Greetings. What? Very well.
Should be 2. Moving on to 3.
You thought of that? What is it now? Greeting. We need more gold. What? More
Yeah, I know. I could have swapped it out. I don't want to trade the gold back though, because you get worse. You don't get like 1 for 1.
We need more lumber. What is it now? Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
I wish there was a counter for this pillage, like a little 1, 2, and 3, or something.
You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Die. You thought of that? That was my plan.
Did that proc? That proc the Decimate as well.
You thought of that?
But that obviously isn't the last hit. I can never get Decimate to line up. That's the last hit.
That was my plan. Agreed.
1,
You thought of that? I hunger.
2, and then 1 hit. Ah, it did it anyway.
Very well.
Even that's still a 1-shot.
Soon.
So the next hit will be a 1-shot.
Death rages. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. What is it now? Very well. Greetings.
Just keep running. Don't like activate anything with them, because then you're just resetting them. You got one there at the top who's running back. I just cost him that. He will, because I've lost anyway, even when I've like got 250. Although he's got Bash and Unholy Frenzy, so that could carry him.
What? Mortal? You thought of that? I must hunt soon. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed.
This twat.
Very well. I hunger.
Oh
That
god,
was
this is
my
gonna take
plan.
ages.
You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Die. Death rages.
Okay,
Very well.
that shuts him up for a bit.
That was my
See you later,
plan.
Ranks.
Agreed. You thought of plan.
My Decimate has to be ready to go as well.
You thought of
So no excuses.
that was my plan.
I only got 204.
Very well.
237, that doesn't make sense.
Agreed. Agreed. That was my plan. I hunger. I hunger. Die. You thought of that. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that. Very well. Death rages. Agreed. You thought of that.
Amazing.
Die. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Very well. That was my plan. Death rages. You thought of
Getting less.
Agreed.
Getting less damage than when I had those other items. To be fair. It's not that much less though.
What is it now? That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Agreed.
I should have those.
Very well.
That's what I want.
What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. I hunger. Very well. Greetings. You thought of that? That was my plan.
Damn, 570.
Agreed.
2.
That.
So that's 1, sorry. That's pretty good.
What, mortal?
50 stats is always nice, but it's not that big a deal. Invo was nice as well, but you gotta be ready to use it. The flat 2000 health works nicely with evasion and hardened skin. I think I'll take this.
What is it now? Greetings.
May as well get rid of that and get another one of these actually. Was this even necessary?
That was
I mean, this will be good in the PvP. I just wonder if this stacks with that for the final hit in terms of damage.
agreed. You thought of that? Very well. We need more lumber soon. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Death rages. Very well. You thought
2.
of that? I hunger.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan.
So,
That was my
may just need to get rid of some of these. Especially when I can work out which one I'm on. Oh, there we go. Just get rid of these. Can't get rid of them though without doing like the one shot anyway. I'm so dead here. There's too many of them. I can't even reach him. He's got tons of health. They're gonna go red and keep the hell out of me. I don't see how I can come out of this one. Yeah, there's no way.
That was my plan.
Still got a fair bit of gold though.
Our hero has been slain.
Ooh, 12,000. Not too bad. That's a bit of a tricky one. I guess I got to focus Arthas, and I just get rid of the skeletons that can summon more skeletons. I was keeping them alive because I could feed off them, but it became very quickly apparent I can't even one-shot. Like, if I'm just auto-attacking the skeleton, I can't kill him quickly anyway. I have to wait like 5 seconds.
You thought of that?
I need more damage. So if anything, I need to... Well, I'm still doing this just for the PvP.
We need more lumber.
There you go.
What is it now? That was my plan. What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan.
Tomes will be worth it, yeah, absolutely, when I can get them.
You thought of that? You thought of that?
The only thing I haven't leveled up is the Vampora.
That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. I hunger. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that. That was my plan. Death rages.
Okay, next one should be a juicy one.
You thought of that. Very well.
No, it won't. Well,
That was my plan. You thought of that. I hunger. Agreed.
that's one.
Must hunt soon. Very well. Very well.
I'm not sure whether to level this one up or not, because I don't really auto-attack all that much.
Agreed. That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? You thought of that?
I think this is back to the old school version.
Greetings. Agreed. Very well. We need more lumber. We need more gold. That was my plan. You thought of that? I must hunt soon.
Oh. See you boys later. Have you got a siege engine? It's like that's not even summoning anything. So many summoners.
What?
I've got to kill him quickly then before he comes back. Come on.
That was my plan. Very well. Die. I hunger. Agreed. Agreed. I must hunt soon. Very well.
Oh,
That was my
no gold
plan.
there.
Very well. You thought of that. Very well.
Well, apart from that gold.
What? What is it now? Greetings.
I can see all that hard work has paid off, Chichok.
Greetings. That was my plan.
I may as well max this, but I'm not really convinced.
What is it now? Agreed.
When I get the
Agreed.
lumber come in.
Very well.
That was I just buy strength times.
We need more gold. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. You thought of that?
Where is sexy time anyway?
Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my
Damn.
I hunger.
He's scared now.
You thought of that? Death rages. Very well. Agreed. Death rages. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan.
So I think it's the next one that gives the goal. So if I attack Mr. Pig,
That was my plan.
I can set up Decimate.
I hunger. Very well.
Let's proc it.
Agreed. Greetings.
Yeah, I could level up Bloodlust a little bit actually, just for the movement speed.
I must hunt soon. That was my plan. We need more gold. Now. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed.
I don't think I will replay that message.
Very well.
Sexy time hasn't behaved well enough to deserve it.
Agreed. That was my plan.
That's a biggie.
Very well. Greetings. Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that. Very well. I must hunt soon. Die. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? What mortal? You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan.
Oh, 15,000. It's not too bad.
You thought of that?
How much is 15,000 in terms of times? It's 2,500 for 10 times of strength. So I've already got, yeah, I've got like 60 times of strength basically from that. 60 strength instead of like the 50 strength.
You thought of that? Agreed.
I mean 60 instead of the 50. Oh no. Dog got bit by a bee. Hopefully nowhere too painful.
What is it now? Very well. You thought of that. What mortal? Very well. That was my plan.
2% chance of burn through enemy's armor.
I must hunt soon. Agreed. Agreed. Death rages. You thought of that. That was my plan. That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan.
40 gold? Hang on, it must be the next one then. Blimey. There it is.
Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan.
Oops. Oh well.
Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? What more?
Become everything I hate.
What is it now? Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Very well. You thought of that?
No, he's grown up to be a big pig.
I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now?
I was thinking about that item that does damage to armor. I don't think there's that many people that have high armor. Only one, so it's like you're building to counter one person. It's a bit impractical.
What, mortal? You thought of that? I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. What, mortal? Agreed. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Death reigns. Agreed. Very well. Die. You thought of that?
Careful, there's banshees, they can make me miss.
I hunger. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well.
Yep.
Die. That was my plan. Die. Agreed.
3 in a row.
That was my plan.
4 in a row. That's
Death.
unlikely.
You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. I hunger. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. That was my plan.
Not sure I got enough to finish him anyway.
Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan.
I'm waiting for Curse to finish.
Very well. Agreed. That was my plan.
It wasn't enough to kill him anyway.
That was my plan.
Could wait for the next Decimate. I'd have to drop these items and hope he doesn't go red and kill me whilst the items are on the ground.
Well, agreed. You thought of that? Agreed.
Right, theoretically my next attack should proc
Very well.
Decimate.
My plan.
So put these on, just wait. Make sure those are definitely procced. Give him 3 more seconds just in case.
You thought of that? Very well.
I still only get 313, so it doesn't really make sense. That should have been massive, but it's not really...
Agreed.
It's so hard to sort of work this out, because it doesn't feel like it's doing its job properly. Okay, now we're okay.
Greetings. Death rages. That was my plan. Mortal. What is it now? You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan.
Finally got a portal level.
That was my plan. I hunger. Agreed. You thought of that. You thought of that. That was my plan. That was my plan.
He's getting coil. Oh god, I'm gonna have to get rid of that portal or something. I don't do enough damage to like kill these off one by one. In between, like. Feels bad. Alright, let me get rid of this portal, it's too much. I can't. I'm so dead. I hope you didn't bet on me. Because I can't do shit. This isn't working anywhere near as well as I thought it would. He's not tanky, really. He's not really tanky. He needs to be... I don't know, the traits aren't correct. Even though they are. I swear this doesn't work, this one. I swear this doesn't work. Yeah, free armor. I guess maybe that's a change. It's a good enough reason to change that. Sacrificial skull, maybe just for the pets, the summons, to get rid of those. I think I have to play like that. Less strength. I kind of need this one for like the mana. I'm almost tempted to drop this. Just for like armor. What's the cooldown on that? 35 seconds. Half the time you don't have it. I think Ring of Protection plus 14 is probably better. That should make a bit more of a difference. I have to hope. I haven't got any inventory spots to spare.
We need more lumber.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
We need more lumber. What?
I'm so dead. How do you end up with much more strength? Oh yeah, there's that item as well. That does regenerate. Shame I need this for the cannibalize. This is like my anti-summon item. I don't like it that much otherwise. Can't really drop anything. That's not that good anyway. I haven't got that much strength.
What, mortal? I must hunt soon.
It took all the extra stats, so it's got like an extra 100 strength. That's why. Otherwise we'd have a similar amount of strength. Ouch.
Greetings.
Oh, that was a big decimate. Reminds me. Oh, I could have attacked the pig.
What?
Oh. So he doing damage based on his health there. He increased it.
What is it now?
Tower's kind of got one extra inventory slot, because if you take the cannibalize, you kind of have to have this in your inventory. I might not even use cannibalize that much, depends if I'm going to take more damage whilst I'm trying to heal. Remy's still going somehow. Is that Decimate? Oh man. Oh me, oh my.
What is it now?
Really? Okay.
I must hunt soon. What is it now? You thought of that? Me. I hunger.
Fuck. I can't even kill any of these. That's ridiculous. I literally can't kill anything. Look how 6,000 health on the Infernal, 2,800 on those. I got 11. How much health do I have? 11,000 health, and I used the sacrificial skull on all of those, and it's still just like it's not enough. Strength heroes have really sort of fallen behind. They've really fallen behind. So scummy. I'm not sure about that, comrade. Chichov's build will pay off here. You got to kill the salamander, he's doing the damage. Okay.
You thought of that? That was my plan. Die. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that. Very well. What is it now? Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan.
How much damage did I do that overclock there? Is that 300 damage? What is going on? Why is my character doing that damage? Only does damage with like Decimate.
That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Very well. You thought of that? Agreed.
I don't think I can exploit it.
Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
I'm trying to find a way to get out of it, but
Thought of
I
that.
don't think I can do
That
it.
was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that. Agreed. Very well.
I shouldn't survive anyway. I don't really want to survive because I do feck all damage anyway. I just try and stop Tyrell. So Overclock can go through and lose. Actually, Tyrell's probably going to kill both of us. Oh, I'm going to have to kill him. Otherwise I'm dead in a second. Yep, dead anyway. I have to kill him before that closes in on me.
Well, if you think they're gonna rush, you might want to build something.
My character's so
Get
useless.
M Tyrrell, you got this, baby.
Can Tyrell stand up to these BS summoners? What? 13,000 health on the Infernal. Why? How's that actually a thing? The balance on this map is trash. Yeah, but you said heart. You don't even have more than... Oh, I see, if you do that. Rummy's the next one to go up against the summons. It's going well so far. What a trash game. At least these players are close enough to killing the pig then. I think they shouldn't be able to lose to the pig. Not with those summons. Those summons should carry.
Well, if you think they're gonna rush, you might want to build something.
Hey, Joyful.
Ah, yeah,
Melee
Grimoire,
don't have
of course,
Grimoire
as well.
anymore, so there's no hope
True.
to outscale summons.
Yeah, that's true. There's not like a strength grimoire either. Like one that doesn't give any mana but just gives strength each time you get a kill or something. Looks like Big Bad is actually suffering here at the moment, but he's got cannibalized, getting his health back. A lot of... Oh, his health's going... Oh, Windwalk's a nice pick. That saved you. But Legolas can still just keep coming summons. Your summons have to get rid of these, and then it kind of stabilizes. So that's the case. You kind of almost have to kill these summons and then disappear again for a moment. But he doesn't have Windwalk off cooldown. BS. You're both summons. I don't see anything wrong with that. Seems perfectly fine to me. Oh, is there no pig? There's no pig. So we'll never know. Bad. The pig was removed for time purposes. It's an hour and 17 already.